If you are paying hundreds of dollars per month for leads, prospect contact information, emails, go to this website, tabsprospector.com, and get the app. With the app, you'll get a browser extension. Install it in your browser. I have it already installed here. You'll need an API key and the URL where you hosted the app. I have it locally, so it's just localhost. This API key, you can get it from the app here on the API keys page. You just copy this, put it here, and you're ready to start prospecting. And how do you do that? You just look for your ideal customer profile. For example, I'm here on a LinkedIn page, and here I can just open the extension. I click Save Prospect, and we can see on the prospect page we have nothing. Why? Because behind the scenes, the image here, or this image was sent to backend, and with AI we scrape what information we can from it. So we are undetectable by bots. And we can see here that we have this information scraped. We can go on edit and see more information about it. What we see, company name was extracted correctly, so it knew where was what. And what else we have here? The URL was scraped correctly. We also have here a description made by AI. We also have here on notes some emails. These emails, not all will be valid. So these are just common aliases of emails that could work. You need to pass this through an email verification tool. And here we have the information. We can update this. Let's put here 2K. We can add a deadline here when we want this to close. We can add more contacts. Here we have all the contacts that could be scraped from that image. And we can see that there are more than initially we viewed. Why? Because it looks here at the profile and then sees if other people here are working at the same company, for example, Team Glacier. We can go here and see it here. And if we go, for example, on Team Glacier, I don't pronounce this correctly, but let's go on his profile. We'll see something super nice. So we go here, we have this loaded. And if I go here and click Save Prospect, what do you think will happen? Well, since it's working at post hog as well, it will just enhance what we already have here. Yeah, okay, so we have now the social profile, yeah, of this person. And yeah, it's pretty nice that it's not creating a new prospect. And also by going to Team Glacier, it generated also emails for him. So yeah, you can put this in an email validator API and see which ones are valid. Cool. Not only LinkedIn, you can go also on an X profile. You click on the extension, you click Save Prospect, and this image with what we see here will be sent to the app, and the app will scrape it. And here we see that it scraped that image and also created some emails here we can put in a validation API, verification API. And we have here also the description, we have the website, and here we have the website as well. So the AI managed to see this and get all that valid information we need. Cool. And we also have an audit trail. This is useful because let's say I'm changing the status, the pipeline status, and save prospect. Then we can see here on audit who made what change. Yeah, changed from prospecting to outreach on what date and hour. Let's see what we can do. We can also go on Instagram. Yeah, we click Save Prospect, and then we'll have it here as well. Let's see, Save Prospect, Mr. Dan Martel. Did it save it? It takes a while. Why is that? Because it tries to find the domain. So all this domain, it's danmartel.net, but I don't think this will work. Let's see. Sometimes it doesn't work. Depends on what information we have in there. So here we don't have anything useful. So this one will need to update later. And we have this, no emails because we couldn't find the domain. So those emails generated are first we do some checks to see if that domain receives emails. So it will not generate the emails if that domain cannot receive emails at all. So a little bit of validation for emails it's done beforehand. But we can go later and update all this information. We can see here on Google Maps, we have here selected one place. And if we go here and click Save Prospect, AI will take from all this mess what you selected. Yeah, KFC Palace. Yeah. And if we go here, refresh it, we have that KFC Yash drive-through. Yeah. With the contact information extracted and so on, which is super nice. Yeah. And also some emails here because this time we found an email that could receive a domain that could receive emails. We can change this. You can add till value when we want this to end this close. Yeah. And we can go on random websites and do save prospect, and it will try to fetch as much information as it can. So here we don't have much information. We don't have contact information, and we'll see that we have just a description, URL, company name, but no contacts here. Let's see, for example, on a website with contact section. We have company websites that have contact sections with name, emails, URLs, and stuff like that. Let's see. If we click Save Prospect, and then we go here, let's refresh it a bit, and we have some data here. Yeah, we have a description, website, possible emails that could work, and contacts. Yeah, super nice. Cool. On this prospect page, you can also filter it. We can filter by company, let's say Amazon, and other stuff like contacts. Let's see, we can filter by contacts. Yeah, we can see that we got the contact name. We can do it like this and it will still work. We can filter by stages. Yes, so we want to see what prospects are in prospecting stage or outreach stage or meeting stage. No one in meeting stage. Let's move one in meeting stage. Let's put here and change the status to meeting. Save prospect, and we'll have someone here on meeting. Yeah. And you can see also by owner. By default, you'll see this sorted by latest change. So for example, if I go here on Amazon and I change something, I put here Amazon and then save it, You can see it's first here. So they will be sorted in the order they are updated, by latest updated. We can also create multiple projects. So if we have a big team, you can create a new project. Let's put tabs prospector prospect while navigating na, navigating the web. And we go and create project. We can set it by default. When you create it, it's set as active. Yeah, we can go here on task prospector and set it here. And if we go on prospects, we see that we don't have anything here because data is isolated by project. Sign in, and this is our account. I put a user role. Let's see what the user can do. So the user cannot create new projects, only admins can do that. Users cannot invite new users, so only admins can do that. Basic stuff like that. So the user can add a new prospect, can change statuses here, can view data here, can generate an API key for the browser to find prospects. We generate an invite link for an admin. We copy this link and we are signed in as a admin. So here we can see that he cannot add a new admin cannot add new project. That's because only the first user that's on the app can add new projects. What he can do, he can invite new users, and also he can invite new users and do other stuff that a user can do. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the app. A simple app that does the job of CRM plus a prospector tool. Yeah, that's it. Check it out. Check it out at tabsprospector.com.